What's up? It's Jim. Howdy. So usually we like to be in the studio to shoot a really nice polished video, but sometimes you got to strike while the iron's hot and when inspiration is flowing. So I wanted to share with you the most powerful tool for kind of getting over anxiety and changing your mindset. And that tool is actually two tools. The two tools are, number one, figuring out kind of who you want to be. What's the version of yourself you want to work towards? Now, there's nothing wrong with the way you are now. There's nothing you should feel guilty about or ashamed of. That's not what this is about. What this is about is having an intention, having a direction. And so there's a lot of different ways to find out what's that version of yourself or who you want to be. You can start by finding mentors, finding idols, taking elements of them and turning it into your own recipe. What you don't want to do is over-idolize or put these people on a pedestal as though they're better than you. They're not better than you. It's not how this is about. They're in a different place. They come from a different upbringing. They've got different genetics. They've got different issues. So find that direction. Find who you want to be. For me, it's kind of the balanced warrior. It's a mix of compassion. It's a mix of presence and humor, mixed with discipline, mixed with consistency. All things that I've struggled with, especially the consistent part. But if you're suffering from anxiety or panic attacks, for you it may just be the next step. Maybe there's people on YouTube you love to watch. Maybe there's mentors in your life you want to be more like. Get specific about what is the elements of them that you want to include and integrate into your intention. A lot of times that could be handling situations differently. You want to start small. You don't want to say, oh, I just want to be like them. I want to go from 0 to 100. Go from 0 to 10. Go from 0 to 5. What are some things you can do? What are some things you can sit in and integrate some of those elements that you want to with them? For those of us suffering with panic attacks and anxiety, maybe it's being a little more calm during our panic attack. Maybe it's handling relationships or some different situations, or handling some situations differently. The second tool is the visualization. Replace your guided meditations with some intentional visualization meditations. And you can do this beautifully if you screw up a situation. If you quote unquote screw up a situation, because there are no screw ups, there's just learning. So for example, if you had a panic attack and it didn't go very well, or if you think you kind of panicked and handled it poorly, like you reacted poorly, or you weren't able to kind of hold your ground and integrate your good panic attack behaviors or your better panic attack behaviors, visualize that situation again. Do the meditation where you go through it again. And what would you have done differently? Visualize how it feels to have calmed yourself down. And furthermore, after the visualization, set yourself up for success. Take some kind of action. Shoot the calming video. Have the sensory soothing tools ready. Or maybe have a note card or something ready that you can go to next time you have a panic attack. Because what you're doing is you're actually, even though you're not in the moment, through the visualization, and the more and more you do this, the more and more this happens, through the visualization, you're going to open these new pathways in your mind so that the next time you're in that situation, maybe you go 5, 10, 20, 30% more into that new pathway that you're opening up, simply by meditating and visualizing that. So again, these two tools are, number one, get clear about your intention of kind of how you want to handle a situation, who you want to be. Again, there's nothing wrong with who you are. There's nothing to be ashamed about. But you are getting intentional about what direction you want to set. And you're going to do this over and over again, because the more you go through this and the more you live your life and the better you feel, the more intentional you're going to be and the better you're still going to feel, because you're kind of specifically optimizing situations and who you want to be. And beyond that, you're going to do these visualization meditations. How do I want to handle the situation? What am I scared of? But what do I know I should be doing? And if you're not clear about these things, find a mentor to talk to, find a trusted friend, find a coach or a counselor that you can get with so they can help you move in that direction and gain clarity. Because when you're suffering from panic attacks and anxiety, it can be really hard to be clear because you're just on survival mode a lot. So just look for that 5%, that 10% intention to set, and change your guided meditations into visualization, self-guided visualization exercises. Be present with your feelings. And guys, no matter where you are, no matter how long you've been struggling, no matter how stuck you feel, you're not alone and you're never stuck. You might just need some support. I'm Jim from InnerSolutions. Guys, please like and subscribe to this video. We produce content for you. As I trip over my words and almost trip over my feet, we produce content for you from guys like you who still suffer and have to manage their anxiety and panic attacks. Lots of love and good mental health.